A big thing that many of us want this year, and I'm going to approach this subject delicately, is just a competitive second Red Bull seat. Now, this isn't anything against Checo, as I always feel like needs to
Or
be a
Max.
disclaimer in this, or Max, but watching a race, and when we have had races that, have a little bit more of a closer gap, they're more fun to watch. I'm not going to, stop watching because of that, but it's just more fun and exciting to watch. This also makes me where I need to address that I also am a Daniel Ricciardo fan, and any sort of, potential lack of competitiveness in a second Red Bull seat I see as an opportunity for him when he's not there. But it's like, there's a couple different lists of things that we're opening a can of worms here, but if you can't have two drivers in the car that seems to be the most dominant car potentially in F1 history be at least competing with each other, it seems like a wasted opportunity for someone else to be there.
Yeah. I need to be able to go into a season and or at least the first 12 races of a 24 race season being able to be a little delulu that whoever's in that second seat could put up a fight with Max and hold my attention. So again, I like Checo. I don't want Checo to leave the sport. I want Checo to leave the Red Bull seat because we're done. I can't even trick myself anymore. I can't be goofy silly on this podcast and be Delulu going into the 2024 season and pretend like that second Red Bull seat's going to be competitive at all.
Yeah.
And as much as my brain tells me Daniel Ricciardo wouldn't be competitive either, I could trick myself and pretend. If you put any other driver in that seat right now, at least I haven't seen it with my own two eyes, and I could pretend. So yes, on my 2024 wish list as well is we need a at least fakeable competitive 2024 Red Bull seat. I don't know what's in that contract that Red Bull can't drop him the way they drop every other driver, but please get out of it. Thank you.
Yeah, there's something there, but it would be, I agree, better for Checo to be somewhere else. We have seen time and time again, it's just not him. He can't unlock something in that car that can be unlocked. So, someone else. But Checo,
Anyone.
yeah. I need the Delulu. That's a great way to put it. I need the Delulu.
At this point, you could literally stick Logan Sargent in it, and I could at least delulu myself for a couple weeks. I can't even do that with Checo anymore because we just went through the season of it.
No,
Like,
exactly.
we saw it. Put anyone, put Yuki in there. I mean, he deserves it at this point. He's been an AlphaTauri for 7 million years. Like, it's we've been doing a lot of talking about season previews going into next year and how are we going to frame this season as competitive and exciting. And it doesn't matter how many times I slice up the Red Bull competition, I can't convince myself that Checo has a chance anymore. So it doesn't, like, I just,
Needs to be
please,
someone else.
please.
Thank you for listening and watching this highlight of episode 50 of Gridwalk. Woo, fun number. Don't forget to like and subscribe for a ton more of F1 videos and F1 fun. But you made it this far into this video and you don't want to miss this episode. So go watch the rest of the podcast. You can click here to watch the full thing right now. Click, 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 click.